back to the Armchair's View. Joining me this week, as always, Chalky and Mike, and then also the returning Mr. Hickers.
I love a drum roll and they don't already see it. Like we're doing an unveiling. It's like
single man.
we've got the sheets.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah, good mate.
Hickers, been a while, you doing?
Yeah, great to be back. Excited, let's go.
Saints have got a couple of wins since your last one.
Yeah, I know, so it's almost as though I've timed it.
Double the amount you had back to start the Premier League season.
You've gone full Carragher, you didn't turn up when they were losing.
Hickers was going not coming back to the Armchair's View. She was saying 5 in a row.
I can't deal with the sick voice.
Dear.
You're not doing the same, you wouldn't be back until yet.
Anyone watching on YouTube, so Hickers has bought a shirt this week. So he's very happy with that one.
I definitely did not get that. And I also didn't position it directly behind me.
I've got no idea who did that.
Don't look at me.
Right, so this week, obviously international break, we're not really going to touch that much in international football. Yes, Scotland have qualified, yes, they're still shit. Wales have a chance of qualifying, they're still shit, and England are a bit boring to watch. But apart from that, we're going to do, believe it or not, because no one's ever done this before. Ever. Okay, it's been done a lot.
Is it an
We are
original
picking
idea?
an 11 with only one player per team. We will kick off with the goalkeepers.
Based on form this year.
Just this season, yeah. That's what it's called, team of the season.
Well, I didn't say team of the season.
Yes, you. Okay, whatever then. Well, you said it in the chat, so I'm going to answer what I went with.
Right, start with keepers. We will start with Chalky and work this way, and then...
So I've gone Sunderland keeper Roofs. I think he's been a hell of a signing for them and done right in the net for them. So I think...
Solid start.
To be fair, I have gone for Robin Roofs as well.
Fucking boring.
I know, it's boring, but it's standout, isn't it? And especially when we're having to pick one player from each club, it seems like an absolute no-brainer start.
Mike, take us somewhere else.
Yeah, to be fair, Pickford was a close second. I chose Keller for Brentford. I thought he's done quite. I made a penalty save, which I think, whatever. I don't care how you say it. I thought he's been pretty good for Brentford. I was tempted to go Ruth, but I wanted a different Sunderland player in my team, so I went with Keller.
No, fair enough. There have been a lot of candidates.
I think where Sunderland are, they've had a lot of stand-up players, haven't they? So it's who you want to choose, really.
Well, the more cultured of us have gone in a different route.
Ooh.
I've gone with Martin Dubravka, because I think he's done really quite well for Burnley.
Yeah.
He's made some good
Although,
saves.
what I would say is he's probably letting the most out of all the keepers.
Yeah.
That we mentioned, yeah.
But I think he's been a good signing for him.
Yeah.
And I wanted a different Sunderland.
He's made some big saves at the end of the game against. They won 3-2. I can't remember who it was. Burnley. Was it Wolves? He made a big save there, and that save is theoretically worth 2 points.
And to be fair, those games as well, that's when he's needed most.
Exactly.
Because they're the winnable
He's-
ones.
Yeah.
He's an excellent shot stopper, and they brought him to be exactly that.
Well, I wasn't sure when they brought him in if he was to sit on the bench, but he's come in and made a great impact.
I think
He
he's better.
started every
I
game.
can't believe he went to, but he's better than Pope.
He is better. Savage, you alright? Right backs.
You go first this one?
Oh yeah. I've got Matty Cash. I think I don't think he started brilliant, but I think as Villa have picked up, it's coincided with Matty Cash.
Yeah.
He scored a hell of a goal. He's been involved in a few other goals. And so it's quite difficult when you have one player, because my team has changed about 6 times. And I'm not convinced it ain't going to change as we're going through it. But Matty Cash is my right back.
James Garner. It was a close second. Yes, I'm going to do this every time. No, Timber, because I think, of all I was torn with a lot of Arsenal defenders, but I think Timber's been the standout. I think we got 2 goals in one game and an assist, and he's been brilliant.
That was a good week for my draft.
It was a good week for a draft.
Fantastic.
I'm not going to talk
He's
about
getting a
draft.
bit of criticism from Arsenal fans recently, though, for not being his attacking side not being great.
And he
But
got injured as well. Did he not?
he's potentially injured, in the internationals, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, defensively is what you need, and he's excellent defensively. Going forward, maybe he's not the best, but
He's added goals.
And
he's got a couple of
Arsenal fans
assists.
are never happy.
No, they're not. But I thought out of the 4, I think you expected Gabriel and Saliba to be top notch, but Timber's come in and I think has achieved more than what he has. And that's when you do team of the season. Sometimes if you're doing the player who's performed the best, not necessarily who is the best. So I think Timber has performed better than he was expected to. So that's why I've gone for him in my team.
To be fair, I can see why you've gone for Timber, because I think fullbacks were probably the hardest position to choose for this.
My left back, I've just quite comfortable with.
Oh, really? Okay.
Really?
Well,
I was.
I found fullbacks hard, and I like actually, within the Arsenal team there are quite a few defensive options you can go for there. And
I mean, if you were going to do a team of the season with no limits, you'd make an argument for the whole Arsenal back four, really.
For sure.
Definitely.
So
Definitely.
I don't know if Saliba would be in there.
Only he's been out a couple of games for injury, but the thing with Saliba is he reads the game so well, so he doesn't make the
This ain't
spectacular
about
tackles.
Saliba. Hickers, who's your right back?
So
Saliba.
my right back
Yes, Saliba.
is also Matty Cash.
Ooh.
I think he's kind of quietly gone under the radar a bit this season. I mean,
As in he's been shit until he scored that goal against Man
I think
City.
the big thing
No,
for
he's
Matty
been quite
Cash
effective.
is that he's started consistently for Villa this year, and I don't think he's ever kind of had that run under Emery. Really,
I'd agree with
he's
that.
been sort of in and out with a centre back sort of
Konza.
converting a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Emery does quite like to rotate his fullbacks, doesn't he? Because I think he likes them to bomb up and down the line. Because
I think,
Digne,
yeah, he
last
does,
few
but-
years, Digne's been like in and out sort of rotation and stuff.
Dean tends to start though, doesn't he?
You say that, but every time I put him in, every time I put him in the fantasy team, he doesn't start. I'm fuming.
Yeah, that's because Emery's the boy, isn't he? Chalky.
So I've gone with Brentford's Coyote, causing teams absolute havoc with his long
The
throw-ins.
long phone, so he's not
He's
in
a
for his
good
football.
player,
Yeah,
I really
he's,
like that
he's
shout.
strong and athletic as well.
Mm.
I think he's done really well for Brentford as well. Part of the one of their shining lights. Unexpected as well.
We'll go centre backs as a pairing. Go on, Mike.
No, it's time with Chalky this time.
Go on, Mike.
All right, I've gone with Gehi. Not Gehi. Is it Gehi? I can't. I'm not going to pretend to
For
know.
Palace.
From Palace, yeah, I think so many players who were in his situation would have had an awful start to the season. He just hasn't. He's had a really good start to the season. Scored a lovely goal against West Ham.
Yeah.
Curled it top corner. Oh,
Just as
that's,
he was about
that's
to
the
sign
goal.
for
That's the goal you
Liverpool
try and
as
score at the park for 2 hours, isn't it, before you go home, and then you're like.
Was it kind of like from a standing?
No, I think he let the ball just sort of run across him, didn't he, and then just whipped it far post.
Yeah.
Well, he's
right to left cut.
It was
Lovely
beautiful,
finish.
yeah.
Sammy
The other
on
centre back I've gone again. I've gone with Michael Keane because
Have you really?
I have. Absolutely spectacular for
I
Everton.
don't mind that.
And the biggest compliment I can say to him is that we haven't missed Branthwaite.
We have.
Not as much,
We
nowhere
absolutely
near as much
have.
as we should have. Nowhere near as much as we should have because he's come in and done so well. Like, if you'd have said at the start of the season who's better, Keane or Tarkowski, you go Tarkowski easily. But the way they
Well,
performed.
that would be a bigger compliment. You wouldn't know which one
Yeah.
to drop, but
Yeah.
we have absolutely missed Branthwaite because we paid 10
but that's
years
what I'm
for
saying.
that.
You look at our centre backs and you go, oh, we were in trouble. But he's come in and done absolutely spectacular. He chipped in with a couple of goals. And
Keggers.
How long
Yeah.
was he out for anyway, Brentford?
oh god, he's as
So
bad as
he
Pogba.
was just about to come back, and then he sort of had a relapse on his hamstring, and then had to have surgery. It's a bit
Yeah.
like February now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's had
so-
a few injuries, hasn't he?
Yeah,
over the
Yeah,
last
it's a
season?
shame, really. I hope
Big lad, isn't he? And his
I want him to be
kicking
fit for the World Cup, but I
Yeah,
don't think
they're
he'll get
getting in
picked.
that squad.
I don't think he'll get picked. Tuchel won't pick Everton players unless it's Pickford.
Are you missing not having a left-sided centre back? Because Keane and Tarkowski are both
I don't know.
right-footed, aren't they?
Keane is doing okay, but the big problem is the pace at the back. We ain't got anyone in that back four who's quick.
No.
Yeah.
And Branthwaite is
He had that.
quick.
Branthwaite is very quick,
So you
yeah.
can then push up,
Yeah,
but and Branthwaite makes Mikalenko look better. Mikalenko's been
yeah.
He covers Mikalenko's side very
He's like
well.
the perfect cover, though, isn't he?
Oh, he's-
Keane,
he's-
yeah.
he's-
So
performed
essentially, he's
well.
like fourth choice, and he's been incredible because O'Brien would be third choice.
Yeah,
for
but
his
he's been
right
playing
back,
right
so-
back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who have you got centre half Hickers? Michael Keane and
To be fair, he was in the running, but no, I found, well, obviously Gabriel is an absolute standout pick at centre back for obvious reasons we've already discussed, really. And yeah, I've also gone for Mark Gagey at the back. Like Mike says, I think his performances have been pretty exceptional when you consider his circumstances at the end of the window.
Oh,
It shows real
actually,
mental fortitude, doesn't it?
Yeah.
To start the
How
season the way he
professional
has.
as well.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely
he's
top notch.
I think he's in the top 3 centre backs in the league, quite comfortably.
Yeah.
Do you think he goes in January or do you reckon he stays with the
Yeah, I think he stays, and then he's got.
I think he'll stay in January. I think that's the
Yeah.
the captain's professionalism. He won't leave in January because it's
Well,
so
also
hard
he
to
knows
replace a
he's
player.
playing. I know wherever he goes, he'll probably play, but
He'll want the choice. as
yeah,
well.
and he's also guaranteed minutes, and he's playing well in this Palace team.
Yeah.
He's settled, isn't he? He doesn't want to set
Yeah.
himself for a World Cup, do you really?
Chalky, you've got mate.
So I've gone Gabriel and Van der Ven. So obviously Gabriel, absolute monster in the box and monster defender, absolute class this year. I probably outshone Saliba, I reckon, in the last 2 seasons now, I think.
Ooh, I'd say last season.
Two
Saliba was-
seasons,
I'd
you
say
think?
Saliba was.
Like this season and
I think
last
this
season.
year he has, certainly.
I think they complement each other well though, because obviously Saliba's probably
Yeah.
the calm and Gabriel's the monster that wants to get involved in everything.
Mm.
And Van der Ven obviously scored a couple of goals in one game. Not going to mention one game.
Yeah, I mean it was fine. There were only fouls, but we don't mention fouls.
And,
Right, Chalky, I've got someone who scored 2 against you. And
I might have to change my team, just the team that scored against Liverpool. You have 3 teams like this
Yeah,
season.
Take your pick. Yeah, I'll say Van der Ven. I think he's done all right for Spurs this year.
Yeah.
So I think Romero's been out a fair bit and
Van der Ven's been impressive, hasn't he? So I've gone Gabriel as well, so that's 3 out of the 4 of us. And I've also gone for Dan Ballard from Sunderland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Played 9 games. He's scored goals, got assists. Basically, he's done like Gabriel, but he's like if you've ordered him from Wish.
But not only that,
absolute mega blockers.
defensive clearances, yeah.
It's just
What
every
block.
time because I
Both
got
ends of the pitch,
I got
isn't
a bit
it?
of stick on TikTok for putting him in my team. Although his partner was Michael Keane in the team I put out. But I think he's been incredible. Every time I've watched him, I've been impressed with him. So for that reason, he's in my team. Hickers left back, a position you said you struggled with.
Yeah. Well, I've gone with a sort of Emery style. I've gone for Dan Burn as my left back.
Oh, he's struggled this year, don't
I was
he?
about to say he's been sent off.
You think he's struggled? No, I
Yeah,
think
he's been
performed
horrendous.
very well.
Got Newcastle in
Yeah,
14th, and he's performing well.
Yeah,
I'd say.
I
It's
really
the-
do. I think Newcastle have been a very solid outfit, and I think
Very
his
solid
performances-
relegation contender. I'd agree.
They've kept a few clean sheets, haven't they?
They have kept a lot of clean sheets.
A lot might be a stretch there, Hickers.
And I personally, I think he's performed very consistently. I know he got sent off.
I think that was
He also
I think
gave
that was more
away-
Eddie Howe then.
So he's given away a
He was-
penalty. He's been
yeah.
sent off.
Well, he
and-
gave away 2 that game. I know one was
That
overturned.
penalty wasn't was it a penalty though? Really,
The
It was
second
so-
one wasn't. The first one was. So I think they
I,
got it one way
I think
around.
he obviously had a difficult day in the last.
I think if I was going to go for a Newcastle defender, I don't know his name.
He's
The new one. Have they got a new one? I don't know his name.
Yeah,
'Cause I don't think-
Tower or
it's a
something.
French youngster.
Yeah, I thought
Tower or something.
he's been all right,
Yeah.
hasn't he? I just said
I'd have
he's
said
made a decent start to his Premier
Dan
League career.
Burns probably played better in Europe than.
I
He's
think
played well in Europe as
Newcastle
well.
in general
And
have done
England.
have just done
That
way
header,
better.
that was so nice, wasn't it, in Europe?
That was a good goal. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Newcastle just in total have done way better in
I'd say
Europe this year.
I ain't even got a. Well, I don't want to ruin anything. I ain't even got Newcastle playing my team. I don't think anyone stood out for them so far.
Not even sort of defensively.
I think
No,
I do think they've been well organised. But yeah,
I was waiting for someone else to say something. I personally I don't agree, but
I think Dan Burns a wild shout, but you know it's the problem with this. It's hard to
I
have
just-
people with
I
that you want,
expect
isn't
more
it?
from Newcastle. I expect Newcastle with the money they've spent
Yeah,
to be at the higher end of the league,
yeah.
not
Yeah.
sort of sitting below and Everton.
With
who aren't
with
playing very well.
the attitude they've got, the ambitions I suppose you want, and their expectations coming from certain fans, you'd expect them to be pushing for Champions League, pushing title, but at this rate, they're pushing Championship again.
We're gonna lose a listener or a viewer.
but you've got to look at it. They're 14th. We've got to choose one player from each club, so it's going to go down to 11th. Don't know.
Yeah.
Go down to 12th for me because I'm not having a shout player on my team. So. Actually 13th. But well, I've got Burnley keeper in, so I've not gone with the league table.
There you are.
Anyway, left back Chalky.
I've gone Tyreek Mitchell.
Palace.
I think he's done. I think he's been alright.
No, I had Gay. And
I
Gay.
think he's been decent for Palace now for a couple of seasons. I don't know why he's never really got like a shout for the England squad, especially when we had no left backs.
He did get called up, didn't he? But
I
you're
don't
right.
know.
He always seems to be overlooked.
Because that's
doesn't
the
he?
thing is,
that
Yeah.
year he was still performing fairly alright for Palace. We didn't have a left-footed
plays
left
in a
back.
back 5 and not
Maybe.
in a back 4.
Yeah, maybe.
I actually think sometimes I think Palace struggle with the same things that teams like Everton. You know, they'll struggle with the fact that they just won't get
Every
picked because they don't. Yeah, but they won't get picked because they're Everton players or Palace players or Brighton players or
Well,
they just won't
Palace
get
have
picked.
2 in the squad.
What Gahey and
Wharton.
That's it. I don't think Wharton's been in the squad.
Well, who else
I
should be in
think.
the squad from Palace?
Oh no, Wharton's not in it. It's Anderson
Well,
who's
you've
getting
got
picked
Wharton.
over him. Yeah, he's in the squad, but he's not getting played, is he?
Arteta's in the
And
French
Wharton's
league.
smashing it this year, isn't he? Or smashed it the past 2 years. But they keep picking Anderson over for some reason.
Anderson
Like-
played very well for England.
Yeah, but I don't think he's as good as Wharton, so I'd rather have Wharton. But you say he's played well. He played against two teams which were basically championship sides.
Who? Anderson?
Yeah,
Wait, he's played, what, 5 times for England now?
maybe, yeah. The time I watched him was we
You can
played
only
against...
put in front of you. I will not be criticising anyone England plays because of the stance I've had with a particular England player in a particular group chat that will not be discussed on the podcast. Left back, I have gone Mark Cucurella. Cucurella.
I can't. Yeah, I mean, he's a quality player.
There's no one really at Chelsea who stood out for me this season.
Really?
Oh, I think there's.
I was going to say, there's definitely
If
one.
you look at my midfield,
There's definitely one.
Caicedo ain't getting in this team.
Oh, mate.
To be honest, I thought there was more options in midfield than at fullback, so I thought Cucurella's probably a solid.
I know what you're saying. It was easier to fill out the midfield. Like left back was literally the last position I filled, but you just can't not put Caicedo in there.
I don't know if Cucurella has been outstanding, so I don't know.
I think he's been the best left back in the league this season.
I can't deny. I think he's a very good player.
Calafiori?
I think he's okay. And he injured as well. They're all dropping like flies.
He's fine.
Calafiori's
He came
alright.
off injured, didn't he?
He came back to England. I think it was just all those come back early sort of thing. He's been classed to be alright though.
The other one I was thinking of at left back was Ryan Sessegnon at Fulham.
I think he's done alright.
I think
Yeah,
he's
I
playing
he's
quite
done alright,
well.
But Fulham have struggled.
Yeah, obviously.
Same reason I got Newcastle player on my team. Mike, left back?
I said left back was one of my last positions filled, so I was running out of teams to use, so I went with Luka Dean. He's lovely assist against Man City, wasn't it? Lovely touch and little layoff. But yeah, it was getting to the point where I was running out of teams to use. I'm not gonna lie to you. I struggle with fullbacks, especially in the leagues. So many we play 5 at the back, 3 at the back. There's depending on who you count as, aren't you really? But yeah, I've gone with Digne. I think he's had an okay start to the season.
Okay.
I'm not going to blow him up. He's not like he's lit the world alight, but he's done all right.
Are you guys gone what formation? Probably should have asked first.
4-3-3.
Yeah, same.
I've gone
4-4-2.
4-2-2-2.
So
I've got 2 CDMs and I've got on a right attacking mid and a left attacking mid with 2 strikers.
So what we'll do is do your 2 holding. We'll do our 3 midfields.
Yeah.
And then
His attackings, our wingers, and the strikers.
Yeah, I think they got it. I can't remember who started last. Mike, you can go with your midfield, mate.
Go on then. So my midfield I've gone with, I don't know how you don't put Caicedo into the team. I think he's been absolutely spectacular.
Because I got Cucurella.
Cucurella is bang average, mate. I think Xhaka has been absolutely sensational for Sunderland. He was the Sunderland player I chose to put in. Not just because I said he'd be an awesome signing for them, and he's turned out to be an awesome signing, but he has, I think, brought an element of, you slapped my throat down when I said this, composure. When I said he brought composure, I think he has brought composure. Yeah, he has got that red card in him. Haven't seen it yet, but I think he's brought some real experience into that midfield and done really, really well. Yeah.
I think he's arguably the signing of the season.
I think he's got to be up there, isn't he, really? I mean, how much was he? Was it for free? I mean, you just can't knock that, can you?
No.
Is it not free?
I thought he was...
He's on massive wages.
Yeah, I thought it was about 10
He'll be on
mil.
big wages.
I'm
sure
sure
it's about 10
no,
mil.
but
I
it's
just
more
think-
than that.
Is it more?
You can't.
Yeah. Let me have a look.
I don't think it was much as like 20 or
He's
something.
brought
Yeah.
into that
Yeah,
team.
I think he's really solidified Sunderland's midfield. And I went with Bruno for Bruno Guimaraes.
17 million.
Yeah.
17 million.
Okay, I take that
Still
back.
good though, 17
Why
million.
did I think it was free then?
Yeah, but he's over 30, and he's like
Interesting.
32, is he?
Yeah,
No,
not
no,
too
no.
sure.
Might be.
17 million is still a good.
It's
It's not
good
bad
price.
for an experienced Premier League midfielder.
For what he's given them so far.
Yeah, and yeah, I've gone with Bruno for my one because I think out of, like I say, he was
Which Bruno?
Bruno Guimaraes. Out of all the, like I say, Newcastle players, I think he's done all right. He's
Just realised I haven't got a United player in there either.
have you not?
No.
I think there's only one person for United you can really put into this team.
Just changing my team slightly.
To a Man United player.
Yep.
Oh,
going,
you
mate.
wetty!
You don't have
You
to-
absolute wet! You've not put him in. How have you put him in?
Just keep going.
You-
Find
There's
out.
some last minute
Absolute.
changes going on here.
He's bottle jobbed it. Go on, Hicks, you go next, mate. That was my midfield. Yeah, Caicedo, Xhaka, and Bruno Guimaraes.
Nice. Well, as you know, I've only got the 2, so I've also gone for Caicedo. To be honest with you, I thought it was one of the easiest picks. I think he's been that good for Chelsea. and not only that, he's added some goals to his game this year
I
as
think
well,
he's
which
had
I
a
didn't
very good
realise he
season.
had in his locker.
He's had a very good season so
He's
far.
one of the players that only scores good goals, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not like a late breaking, not like a Lampard breaking for the box later. If he's going to get a goal, it's, do you know what, 25 hours, I'll have a pop. That's what he's going to get, isn't it?
But I just feel everything goes through Caicedo in that Chelsea team.
He breaks the play up, doesn't he? Ticks him over.
Even with, they've had a few injuries to Cole Palmer, who we thought was essential. Now it's Caicedo.
I was tempted to put Enzo Fernandez in there because I think he's really taken up the mantle of creating all their chances since Palmer's gone. I think he's been really, really good, but you can't not put Caicedo in there.
I like Enzo as well. It's a good shout. So yeah, I've gone Caicedo and João Paulinho. Because I think he's had a big impact at Spurs. They suddenly
criticised him, isn't he? Carragher's been quite critical.
You have to remind me what Carragher said.
It's something about him breaking forward or something, and he said there's a
But he's
reason.
good going forward as well.
Was he slow getting back or something? Or
I don't know, but
I'm not watched Spurs enough to realise anything like that.
From what I've seen, he's blooming
I thought he's been
everywhere,
brilliant,
box to
yeah.
box.
because he scored goals and got assists as
Yeah.
well. So
And you look at Spurs from last year.
don't worry about Carragher.
I think he's been a key cog in Frank's, the new look.
We don't listen to
Spurs
Liverpool people
team
on
under
this
Frank.
podcast.
Chalk.
You want to close your ears now then?
Oh,
So I've got
Szoboszlai.
Yeah. Caicedo in the holding role. Like I say, Hickers just said everything about him. Like I said, absolute class. And I think you really noticed it. I think it was against Forest when they left him on the bench, and as soon as he came on at half time, the game changed.
The game, didn't it?
Yeah. So I put Morgan Rogers in centre mid. I think recently starting to pick up. Obviously, a nice goal against Spurs, even though I think probably more Vicario than was Rogers. But again, even in an England shirt, starting to perform well.
Played well for England.
And then Dominic Szoboszlai, probably Liverpool's only shining light this year.
I mean,
One off.
a dim candle at best, mate. Let's be honest.
But
To be fair, if there was a Liverpool player, I don't,
everything that's gone
No,
through
I
here.
don't have one, but
Everything
that
has
was
gone
No,
through
Ekitike. To come into the Premier League and score goals and do well, I
Yeah.
think it's got to be Ekitike over Szoboszlai.
He's shown.
Szoboszlai's been there for 3 years and only just started
Personally-
doing anything half decent.
Personally, I'd have Trent.
No, I think you're right, Chalky. He's shown versatility, and actually, but then when he was brought back to Cam and Liverpool had that sort of more of that old school look, suddenly
Yeah, he is.
they look better.
Everything this
They
year,
really
he's
relegated
really
City.
started.
And Ireland.
I see that. Apparently, it wasn't that. The whole thing wasn't to the fans. Apparently, it was to his manager or something. Everyone was saying, "Oh, it's to the fans."
I don't care. I'm happy he's out.
But yeah,
Shame
Szoboszlai put
Szoboszlai.
him in his place, huh?
I think they're in the playoffs, aren't they? I don't even know how.
No, it said Ireland got a playoffs point.
So
yeah, Hungary are out.
My
They're
midfield three is Szoboszlai, Rogers, and Caicedo.
It's not bad. Rogers is a interesting shout.
So I've gone in a different direction to you guys. I just want to give a quick shout out to Dan
This is-
Scard, who was until very recently.
I just want to say
in my team.
this is a disgraceful
Um,
midfield. This is horrendous.
So I've gone like 4-3-3. I've got like 2 8s who can roam.
It's horrendous.
So I've got Bentancur in one of those 3 roles from Spurs. I think he's played quite well this season. I've got Adam Wharton sitting and ticking that along.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Could have had Caicedo, but I wanted Cucurella in at left back because
This is the worst one. Ready?
and then I got Bruno.
Bruno,
Fernandes.
he's missed 2 penalties and been horrendous, and you put him in your team of the season.
It's not my team of the
This is
season.
disgusting.
This
No,
ain't the
that's
team of the season.
That's
is it?
disgusting.
It's not team of the
How
season.
can you have that tantruming baby in your side this
I never
season?
thought you'd ever add a Bruno Fernandes to one of your.
This is,
It's
especially
Mikey,
this
though.
season. Especially this season. Johnny's got him in his fantasy team. He's cost him points twice.
I couldn't give a shit.
He's
about what
horrendous.
it's cost Johnny or not.
He's
Even
missed
more.
2 penalties,
Yeah.
and that's all he does is take penalties.
Even more
You put him in your
reason for him to be
team.
my team then. If
He's
he's upset Johnny,
he's been shocking.
fantastic.
He's been shocking.
It was a just
Awful
I could
call.
have
It's
actually
an
done
awful
something
call.
else, but I stated that Bruno Fernandes, you know what you're getting with him. And
Yeah, crap.
he can be my backup penalty taker for my striker. So
He could be a backup penalty taker. He's missed 2
But
this
in
season
that
already.
team, Bruno Fernandes stands out.
Nope.
In that team, he does.
Nope.
He makes it tick.
No,
Listen,
no, he doesn't
did you have-
stand out. He has a
did You have
tantrum.
a 33-year-old Granit Xhaka who
Yeah,
legs and
he's been
double legs.
awesome.
Caicedo,
Sunderland fans,
yeah,
back me up.
Fair enough for Caicedo. Who else did you have?
Bruno. Different Bruno.
He's-
I'll tell you right now, would you swap your Bruno for my Bruno?
No, not at all.
Yeah, because you're an idiot.
I don't rate him.
Idiot. He's missed 2 penalties and been
He's,
awful. How
he's-
that's an awful
Shout
shout.
out, which Bruno?
It's an awful shout.
Out of the 3
Bruno Fernandes.
Newcastle midfielders, you've got the worst.
No, Joe Linton's way worse. He's a glorified bully.
Joe Linton's a bruiser.
He's a prick.
He's a bruiser.
He should have about 16 red cards just this season.
16 red cards.
Yeah.
11 games.
I'm not saying he would accumulate that, but he's got about 16 red card fouls this season. It's horrendous. He's an awful player. Gets away with murder.
Who have you got up forward?
On my wings, Semenyo.
Okay.
That's pretty. I mean, I'm not going to bother explaining that one. He's been awesome. And Mbuemo. That's my Man United. I think if anyone from that Man United team, it's Mbuemo. Come to a new team and still smashing in the goals.
I was hoping you were going to have someone shocking. I've been waiting to jump in, and I'm assuming you got Haaland up top as well.
Yeah, so you got no one, have you? You've gone past my awful shouts.
You had some horrendous ones.
No,
You have.
I haven't.
Kelleher.
This is a wonderful team. He
And then
saved one of Bruno's penalties, mate.
Yeah? Bruno's making
So out
it
of those two players, my one's come out on top.
They won the game as well.
They did, yeah.
Did
And they beat Liverpool.
they beat? I can't remember. Did you know?
To be fair, Bruno got a lot of that.
No, they lost. They lost 3-1. United lost to Brentford 3-1.
Hmm.
United lost to Brentford 3-1, and
Yeah,
Brentford
they
beat
did.
Liverpool 3-2.
Yeah, but Bruno Fernandes got a lovely assist against Liverpool, which won them the game. So he's in my
Okay.
team. And Haaland.
Oh, he's
up
on
top,
one
yeah?
thing. Yeah.
Finish your fucking team.
No, you said we'll do the wingers and the strikers.
No, you just.
Yes, because he's got
Because
two
do your
attacking mids and then
attacking
it's two
forward.
strikers.
Do
Okay.
attack and four.
All four. Semenyo, Mbuemo, Haaland, and Thiago. From Brentford.
I was tempted to put Thiago in
So,
for another City
I
player.
don't think
I was
there
just
are, there are
counting in my
any-
head how many players you'd said then. I was just
No, I should have
Four,
said an
yeah,
11. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there are any huge surprises.
Mbuemo started the season quite slow though, didn't he?
He did start slow. But
I think
you've got
that
to consider it's a
United
big move,
started the
it's
whole
big
season slow,
expectation.
didn't they? As a whole team, they were slow.
Yeah.
And I think he still got 1 or 2 goals quite early on still.
Just got player of the month as well.
Yeah, and the influence he's starting to have now on that.
You don't
Yeah.
have one Everton player on your team.
I don't. To be fair,
You're set for another break from the pod, mate.
Nundai was a very unfortunate.
I
I was umming and ahhing between him and Thiago, but I just think that Thiago's been absolutely
He's done one.
class.
Yeah, he's done one.
And who?
yeah.
And he, I don't know. He was a very unknown quantity going into the season, but
We spent a lot of last season injured.
yeah, he spent all of last year injured. But they spent big money, and you can see why. I mean, he's powerful, holds up the ball well, just an absolute menace with a good finish as well. And how many goals has he got now?
6,
5 or
7.
6, isn't it? I think he's
No,
second
it's
top
more than
scorer.
that.
I'm sure it's 5 or 6 because there's
I
a.
thought
There's
Eight.
more. Yeah, he's got more
Really?
than that.
For some reason, I
Yeah,
was looking
double
at it.
check that.
I'm going to
I
say
thought
7.
he was on 8.
I can't find my Premier League app.
I thought he was on 8.
8, yeah.
Yeah, 8.
Is it
goals.
8, is
And
it?
you think he's got brace? We've already mentioned the bracelets. Man U. He got a brace most recently.
Scored one against Liverpool.
Who hasn't?
Um,
Yeah, he's done well.
Yeah, he's done very well.
And again, Brentford have done it where they've lost key players and you've not really noticed.
And manager.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Brentford were going to be like Wolves this year, so I keep saying
Yeah.
I was wrong, but your front three.
My front three is the same as Mike's. Mbuemo, Semenyo and Haaland. Obviously, Semenyo reminds me of like a Sadio Mane sort of player, like left foot, right foot, powerful runner. And obviously
Mane
he's
had
got
2
that.
feet? I thought
Yeah.
Mine was strictly 1 foot.
No, he could shoot both. He was so
I didn't
good.
watch Liverpool enough to watch him, to be honest.
And obviously he's got that £65 million release clause in the January window. Whether anyone
And
activates
he's
that.
got it in the summer as well,
Yeah.
so I don't think he should be in any rush.
Obviously, Mbuemo picked up massively over the last probably 6 weeks, dragging United to some
Some key
big-
results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Haaland, you don't really have to talk about Haaland. He's
No.
absolutely
Oh,
The one thing I
He's
would
not
say,
human.
I saw an interesting stat about him today where he is like very rarely caught offside, like
Yeah.
significantly ahead of everyone else.
Before the Liverpool game, he hadn't been caught offside. I don't know if he was offside actually. He wasn't offside this season. In like 3 years, it's like 18 times or something.
And
or 8 or 18, I can't
I
remember.
was trying to think,
So
why
18 is
would
not
that be?
That 8 to be very,
What, in
very
3
impressive.
years, 18?
I don't, some strikers aren't caught offside that much, but I would say 8
Besso's
is
offside 18 times a game, so...
yeah, no, I agree, but I'm saying 8 it'd be like 8 is an impressive stat. 18 is like, oh, that's quite. But if he says he was clear, that's
He's
I
got the
would-
physical attributes, and he knows it, to go past
Yeah.
most defenders.
He knows once
doesn't
he's level, he can shove it
Yeah,
out of the
yeah.
way. He's strong enough to
I
keep
do
it.
love
But
watching
he's
him. I mean, he
smart.
doesn't do a whole lot else other than score goals. Although even that this year, I think he's changed. I think his build-up play's got better.
I think
Yeah.
against Bournemouth, him and Chalky were really good. Like, they linked
Chalky's
up.
good.
I remember me and you were talking about him against the second or third game of the season, and we both said, why is he so far behind the ball in the play? And then he took about 3 strides into the box and slotted the ball over. We went, that's why he's a Premier League striker and we're not.
He just never. It's just so inevitable, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
You just never think he's going to miss.
I think one of the best things about him is he just always just goes, just get the ball on target. Like sometimes he just flings the limit and just try and push it towards the goal.
Yeah.
And how often does he just get
Shall I
a
do
goal
my
for
front
going,
three?
just get that in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
So I've got Semedo.
Do you mean Semenyo?
Yep.
Nelson Semedo of Wolves.
He's
No, he's
not
gone
out.
now.
Wolves,
Yeah, he's gone.
Semenyo. I just want to mention Danny Welbeck, who's not in my team, but if I was going to go another striker, Welbeck would have been.
I like that.
He's had a good start.
Obviously Haaland and then Beto on the left wing. Now I've got Skillyman and Jai out on the left. I know he's played right for us this season, but he's been absolutely mustard. And a lot of my picks were to make sure I'd enjoy.
Like I said, I
I
think
was
he's
tempted
been
to have Skinny Man.
unfortunate not to be in more of our teams.
He's
what
incredible.
I almost did, because I didn't want to be boring, is take Haaland out. I could have then put O'Reilly at left back.
He's
and
done
then
very
put
well.
Ndai in.
Yeah, I mean, not that it's hard this season, but he pocketed Salah quite comfortably, didn't he?
Oh,
Brilliantly.
Mate,
oh
he
he's
just looks, he looks
so
decent.
good.
Yeah.
I think he's
decent.
going to be a great outlet for England.
Yeah.
I was surprised that it was English as well. I saw him. I thought O'Reilly doesn't sound obviously English,
Is
but
it
yeah, he's,
Nico or Nick?
Nico.
It is.
I thought it was Nico.
yeah,
Yeah.
Nico O'Reilly doesn't
Yeah.
sound English, but I'm buzzing he is because we need a left
Yeah.
back.
Right,
Oh, we do.
moving on. Predictions for this week. Obviously, the Premier League is back.
Let's get the fixtures up. so
We
I
are
can read.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting ready for another Liverpool defeat.
Doishi.
Who would like to go first? Mike, you're always quick with
Cool.
the
If you want.
club.
Well, when you put Bruno Fernandes in your centre mid team for team of the season, yeah, I am quick for it. I'm not going to get over
You
that.
know,
I'm never going to forgive you about it. I'm never going to forgive you for
I
that.
can't wait for Bruno to play well this weekend.
Oh, you
What
can-
did he say?
Oh,
Just realised
Ish.
Bruno, they're
Yeah.
playing Everton.
yeah, yeah.
Classic.
Right, Chelsea Burnley. I'm going to start with a 3-0. 3-0 Chelsea to the away side. I think Caicedo, Enzo, and João Pedro. I've even gone for the goal scorers now. Start getting really specific.
Well, keep going then.
Are we doing the whole one? I thought we were going to go around and do that. Okay,
Go on
yeah.
your life story, just want the scores.
Oh, shut up, you tarts. Right, West Ham, Bournemouth. West Ham have picked up recently with a draw with that 1-1. Brighton, Brentford. I think Brentford's.
But he said he was
I'm
quick.
never quick.
It's
Never
a great
quick.
listen for the ones on Spotify.
Yeah, obviously it is. Yeah, I mean Brighton, Brentford. That's a tough one. I think Brighton will edge it being at home. We'll go with 2-1. Fulham, Sunderland. Sunderland's away form's been better than I think everybody else has thought. I think I'm going to go with another draw. I think 1-1 again. Possibly 0-0. I'm going to go 1-0. I think Sunderland do tend to score. Forest, I'm going to go with 2-0.
What was your score?
1-0.
1-0.
Forest 2, Liverpool 0 is my prediction for that one. Enough said. Wolves, Palace. I can't see anything other than I think 4-0 Palace. Yeah.
Wolves got a new manager.
Yeah. Well, new old one.
He's never managed there before, but alright.
Yeah.
Rob Edwards. Isn't
I
it?
thought Roberto Diaz was the old.
No,
He
No,
was at
no.
Luton.
No, it was the other manager they were looking at was the old one, wasn't he? We were going to. Yeah.
Gary O'Neill.
Yeah, they were looking. Because that was funny because I remember reading that they had him, they were paying him twice because they were still paying off his old contract.
he's going to Saints. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, Newcastle City.
Chalky's going to have a great time editing this one.
Newcastle Man City. I'm going to go with 2-0 City.
City.
Newcastle have been awful away from home, but have been okay at home. But I think City will have too much for them. Leeds Villa. I'm going to go 2-0 Villa. Arsenal Spurs. Oh, this is a tricky one. As much as it pains me to say, I think Arsenal are going to win. 4-0. No, I'm going to go 3-1. 3-1, I think. Man United Everton. I think I'm just going to leave that one alone, to be honest.
Come on.
I don't particularly
No,
like. We're
the
away as
silence
well.
says it all,
I don't
doesn't
see
it?
us getting a result. But I've never ever put on any predictions, even Super 6, that we're going to lose because I can't do it. I'm going to go 1-0 Everton.
1-0
You know, a draw is an option.
I don't want to. No. No.
Never gone for us to lose, so I just go for the
What's
win.
Yeah.
Everton's record like at Old Trafford?
Oh, horrendous! Like 3 in
Wow.
50 years, I think.
One
Some
win in
stupid.
about 28 years, I think, under Bobby Brown shoes. Or
Yeah.
Vieira.
You never
Well,
know.
Oviedo.
Go on, Hickers. Try and do a
Okay.
bit quicker than Mike.
I'm going to go Burnley 1, Chelsea 2. I think Chelsea will have too much quality, but it will be a tough game. I'm going to also agree with Mike. Bournemouth 1, West Ham 1. I'm going to go Brighton 2, Brentford 1. Fulham 0, Sunderland 1. Just feel like Fulham are trending in a very negative direction at the moment, and Sunderland are a very good team. I'm trying to remove that sort of new promotion prejudice out of my mind now.
Silver's under a
They've
lot of
established
pressure as well.
themselves.
Silver's under pressure.
Yeah. Liverpool 1, Forest 0. They'll get the
Brave.
job done. I think Rob Edwards has got his work cut out at Wolves, and I don't think fixtures get much tougher than that, to be honest with you. Wolves 0, Palace 2. Newcastle 0, City 3. I think that's going to be a bit of an eye-opener. I just think Newcastle are struggling to find any kind of creativity at the moment. City, on their day, if they're in the right mood, they can punish. Leeds 0, Villa 1. And I'm going to go for a bit of an epic North London derby, 3-2 Arsenal. And I'm going to go Man U 2, Everton 0.
Disgraceful.
Didn't even give us a
Disgraceful.
Didn't even give us a
Disgraceful. Disgraceful.
So the early kickoff.
Gonna get worse.
I don't know.
I think every week I've predicted Liverpool lose.
So obviously early
Yeah,
kickoff,
right.
Chelsea,
Yeah.
Burnley, straight off the international break. I'm going to go with a 3-0 Chelsea win. Bournemouth, West Ham picking up, but I'm going to go with it depends if Semenyo plays or not. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw.
Well, that's 3.
Brighton, Brentford, I'm going to go with a 2-2. Fulham, Sunderland, 2-1 Sunderland. I'm going to go with a 3-1 win for Liverpool.
Boo.
Brave.
Wolves, Palace, 3-0 Palace. Newcastle City, I think Newcastle could get bad. I'm going to go a 4-0 win City. Leeds Villa, I'm going to go with 2-0 Villa win. Arsenal Spurs, I'm going to go with a 0-0. And United Everton, I'm going to go with a 1-0 draw.
Oh, fair enough.
Don't mind that.
We've got a win, a
Right.
loss and a draw for Everton so far.
So, with my predictions, I'm going to bear in mind just had an international break. You sometimes get a bit
Yeah.
weird. So 4-1 Burnley.
Wow, that is weird.
I'm thinking 1-0, but the problem is I don't want to drop points to you guys in our predictions.
But if you're right, you gain
Go,
points.
go what you think, mate.
Go with your gut. Come on, be brave.
1-0.
Let's see.
1-0. Bournemouth 3, West Ham 1. I think Bournemouth will have too much room. Brighton and Brentford, I'm going to go 2-2. I think Fulham will beat Sunderland 1-0. I think Forest will win 4-1. Wolves, I think, Rob Edwards come in, new manager bounce, 3-1 Palace. I don't think Rob Edwards can do fuck all.
So the bouncers, they get a goal.
Yeah. Newcastle, I think they're going to get something out of this game. Just because it's a late kickoff. And again, by something, I mean a goal 2 on City. Leeds will get battered by Villa, I think 4-0. Arsenal 3, Tottenham 1. I think problem is Arsenal have got a lot of injuries, so I'm not too sure on
If
that
we-
one.
What did you say the score was for Arsenal, Tottenham?
I think it went 0-0.
0-0. So otherwise,
3-2.
me and you both put 3, and you've gone 3. All of us put 3 goals to Arsenal.
And I think Everton will get a point at United 2-2.
Traitor.
I think it's been United's last 2 or 3.
Is it? There you go.
2 out of 3 maybe, or 2 I think.
So let's make that a hat trick. So we'll just touch on a couple of the games we all sort of agreed on the result with. Top of my head, I can't
That
remember.
Newcastle game, like if Newcastle show up, like certain games, their midfield absolutely bosses it. But then obviously Arsenal beat them this year, but like I think last season, like they bullied Arsenal a few times last season. Like if they can show up and like, but I think what Newcastle really miss at the moment is Hall and Livramento on, but like proper fullbacks on each side. I think they got Dan Burn there, and they got either Trippier or they've got that Kraft at right back. I think they really miss that outlet.
I think if
That's a
Haaland,
really good point.
I think if Haaland turns up, they win the game. Whoever's playing in defence for Newcastle.
I really think that's a very good point from Chalky. Left and right back situation. Well, also obviously Gordon and they don't have. Gordon's just seemingly struggled.
Elanga
terrible.
hasn't hit
He's
the ground
injured
running.
at the moment.
The problem with Gordon is
Isak.
he's never really had an end product. Unless he hits the ball and just whacks it across the goal, he's not got an end product. He's not got any actual crossing or shooting ability, really. He's just pace and effort.
Yeah.
So.
They don't have the confidence either. And I just think City are a pretty terrifying prospect.
And they're really starting to look good, aren't they?
Yeah.
North London derby. Do you think Arsenal struggle with all the injuries? I mean, 3 of us have gone for a win and to score 3.
Not an easy win though. I think it'll be close,
I
especially
think
with that
set
injury to
pieces will
Gabriel.
win in the game.
Without Gabriel? He's out for 2 months, I've heard.
Mikel Merino, hopefully.
That Mosquera, what happens to this? He looks decent when he's played.
Yeah,
so
yes.
I think they've got decent
still
cover.
got
No prolific
Yeah.
Gokares up top.
How long's he out for?
Quite a while, I think.
Hopefully.
According to the Premier League, Havertz is 50-50 to play. I find that hard to believe.
Blimey, no, he won't
His
play
knee
in
was
that
bugging,
game like
wasn't
that. He'll need to build up his minutes.
I think if
think-
Arsenal drop points again though, like they were like shitting themselves, didn't they?
Yeah, I think Arsenal really need to
City,
win.
City look really good, don't they?
This year they have to win, don't they?
Yeah.
Arteta has to get it done this year. That's some pressure, but
And United Everton, Monday night, 8 o'clock. Obviously, you've got
bit of a
Everton.
mixed bag, haven't we? There. Sorry, I'm the only
2
one.
draws,
who
a loss
went
and a win.
Yeah, I think, well, Mike went Everton, me and Chalky went draw.
Are you a little bit concerned about Everton's performances? Because I am a little bit.
They were before Fulham game.
Before Fulham, I was quite concerned.
Yeah. But I mean, don't get me wrong, you're not going to be in trouble. I think you beat a pretty poor Fulham team.
I think we haven't got the benefit that teams like City, Newcastle did when they got the takeover and all that. They could just spend what we want. Like even now, when we've had
So you're going to get Newcastle fans after you for that one.
there's financial factors, all these things. Our build up to where we would like to be has to be a lot more gradual or a lot more.
But,
we have to find players like.
I was excited about Everton. I was, I had them as my surprise package, but they've not quite lived up to my.
The problem is we're probably
Excitement.
about where we are, between sort of 13th and 9th. I'd say that's a little league table at the minute. Sorry, 14th, including Newcastle in that.
Yeah.
We're somewhere in that mix at the moment.
The thing is, we're theoretically we are mid-table. We're 5 points off. I think we're 5 points off the relegation zone, aren't we?
Yeah.
But
and
we're also
then
5 points off Chelsea in third. So
So
we are
close.
smack bang in the middle. The table is very
I think
contested
you need
this
to watch
season.
yourselves though, because West Ham and
Yeah.
Forest, I guarantee you,
We've
will
got
pick
quite
up.
picking up. Yeah.
We've got quite a tricky run as well. coming
Yeah,
up.
we
We've got
always
very
have
yeah,
horrible
big
December.
days.
December's always nasty for us.
Yeah, I think we're not going to go down. We're not going to really challenge that closely to Europe.
No.
I think it's just a year to steady out a bit because we've been right down there for
Yeah.
too often. This year, steady out a bit. Next year, try and improve again. We had so much work to do in the transfer market. Like Rome weren't built in a day. We need a bit of time. But I did expect a bit more. In all fairness, with one more win, we would have been sitting up like 7th, 8th now, even 5th to be fair. it's just, the league's so close. People are taking points off you and expect. We've lost games I thought we should have won, and we've won games and we've been fortunate. So I think we're about where we are between sort of.
I think it's
13,
the difference now is we've got to have that mentality of stop looking behind us and start looking in front of us. You know what I mean? We pick up a couple more points, we'll start climbing the table. But if the teams behind us start picking up more points, obviously
I also think if Barry gets a goal and gets a bit of confidence, I think we'll look a different team.
I think for ages as well, like, apart from probably City and Arsenal that are cut above everyone else, like, anyone can. It's so hard to predict any game, I think, because I think so many teams are like sort of performing at such a similar level.
Well, if you look at Villa started horrendously. They're saying 6th.
Yeah.
Like 2 points off 3rd.
Yeah.
Like, this season is a bit of an opportunity for someone just to grab it and go, look, here we go. Like Sunderland have done so far, like I think Bournemouth will do. And we'll see. I can't believe what Brentford are doing.
I think this is probably one of the hardest Premier League tables to predict. Like, obviously, you're never going to get spat on anything.
No.
Yeah.
I think you could have so many predictions on there and just be absolutely wrong. Like, no one will got a single team in the right place because it's just every team has a chance to drop 3 or 4 places.
I don't think we're miles off. Okay, Brentford are looking
better. Sunderland are way higher than we thought, aren't they?
And Sunderland, those two have surprised people.
Obviously, Liverpool aren't doing as well as a lot of people predicted. I thought Chelsea were doing a bit better, but realistically, I don't think they look like they're in the title charge.
Blindsided by that.
Yeah, but they've not. I thought they were really pushing, like, blowing teams away. They seem to.
So just quickly before we finish, obviously the predictions table we said about doing a forfeit, we will put out for a vote when we've sort of finalised the 3. Hickers at the moment you're in with the fans, but we might split that and then
I was going to say
4.
how's everyone doing?
So you're top, you / and the fans
Thank
are
you,
top.
fans.
So you've got Harley to thank. Chalky is bottom. Sorry, I thought you were second when I started that sentence. Mike's second, I'm third, Chalky's 4th, but there's 2 points between every position. Everything to play for, and one of us will either have to dress up or. Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not.
Is that my dress there?
If you want it, mate, feel free. But look, I think end it there for tonight, chaps. Thank you everyone for listening, watching, all that jazz. Don't forget to subscribe. All the details are below. And we'll try and catch you on a TikTok live. Obviously, Chalky's done a few. Mike and I are going to start. We might be able to talk Hickers into one, we'll see. I'm not sure on that one, but we'll give it a go. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Up the toffees.